Yeah, I mean, first of all, you've probably heard the line like "name it to tame it," right? So if somebody is off on their calibration, I think you have to have that conversation and name it. I've had experience where I've gone to professionals, I'm and said, do you realize that this is where you're seeing things and everybody else has seen it here? And I think we have to talk about that, get that out in the light, and then have the reflective conversation and ask the right questions to process through that. Transitioning to like, okay, maybe we have a problem here where we're off, right? Where we're not calibrated well. I think there's a great opportunity there for some inter-rater reliability. I've had many experiences where we've had our administrators get in a room and we might show a snippet of a lesson, and it may not even be our own people. You can grab lessons off of YouTube or a variety of digital tools, and then have the conversation of where do you see this fitting into our rubric. And then what I think is even more powerful beyond that is when you're having that reflective conversation with that educator, with that teacher, what are the questions you're going to ask? Because a lot of the best work that happens in the evaluation process is really that reflective coaching conversation. And Jennifer, you talked about your experience with instructional coaches. The best coaches ask great questions, and so a great way for us to collaborate and calibrate, excuse me, with our principals is have that reflective conversation. Where do we see things at? But then beyond that is what are the questions that you're going to use to drive the quality conversation to make it reflective feedback for that educator. And again, it's probably going to look a little bit different for a more veteran teacher than with an early teacher in a system too, right? That you always have to keep that kind of tension or that in mind. So those are the things that I would think about and I've experienced in terms of dealing with that calibration issue.